South African Communist Party in KwaZulu-Natal has welcomed the removal of 2 municipal mayors. Those are Themba and Njilo as well as Zandile Gumede, were relieved of their duties after a special meeting of the ANC's Provincial Executive Committee. This happened yesterday. The alliance partner says the decision has been long overdue. The SACP had threatened to mobilize its members against Gumede if she was not fired. So the party's first Deputy Secretary, Njilo, joins us live now from our Durban studios. Matthew, thanks a lot for joining us this afternoon. So you welcome the removal of those 2 individuals. Do you think that they were actually effective in doing their job, or do you think that actually it's good riddance at this time?
Good evening to you and to the viewers at home, and thanks for having us.
Matt, is just touching base on the fact that, I mean, you've welcomed the removal of these 2 individuals. Are you saying it's absolute good riddance at this particular moment in time, and why?
We have been calling for the ANC to take actions on corruption, and we are pleased that at last our call has been heard, and this will go a long way in pursuit of the presidential project on fighting corruption. And we hope that it will not just end on the 2 municipalities being the biggest in eThekwini and Msunduzi, but it will have to go to all other municipalities, because we are of the view that there are a lot of corrupt activities that are taking place in all the municipalities across the province.
As such, are you saying that Themba and Njilo as well as Zandile Gumede are actually corrupt?
We are not saying that you know that the ANC in taking that decision did not individualize, but it was based on collective activism that has been happening across these municipalities. Hence, the ESCO in its totality has been removed, which means that it was not directed to individual being Zandile or Themba and Njilo. We think that the whole system has been collapsing for a very long time.
So then, as such, I mean, how then do you feel about the ANC Womens League going to have these conversations behind closed doors, calling for a woman to be replacing the likes of Zandile Gumede, and furthermore saying that they're actually unhappy with the way in which they feel there's a culture of removing women from positions of leadership within the organization in itself? What do you think about her visit?
Whilst we will appreciate a women replacement, but our interest will be on capacity driven. We would want to have someone that is capable to take the municipality forward, either be a male or a female. But obviously, we will be very happy if it's a female, or that should be guided by the capacity that that particular individual will have.
But I mean, obviously, do you really feel like at this moment in time it's about gender, or is it really about getting the job done? And who is the best suited candidate to get the job done within the ANC?
The ANC has got a lot of capable members, and we don't have a doubt that someone will be found to replace Zandile Gumede.
Speak how the system has been collapsing for a long time. Now, as you know, the SACP, surely you should have been there at the forefront advocating for the removal, especially if you're seeing that the alliance in itself has got some loopholes. The alliance has got some holes. You're saying that the system has been collapsing. What have you been doing to contribute to the system actually holding? Or were you guys just sitting there doing nothing as the SACP, and we've led to this point?
We as the SACP were on record having said that there must be investigation in all these municipalities. We have even went as far as called for an extension of the state capture to even government department at provincial level and all municipalities. We are on record having said that. And eThekwini being the one metro, it's very critical to us as the SACP. and we are very pleased that the ANC has ultimately acceded to this call to attend to this situation.
Okay, now let's talk names. Who would you like to see replace those two individuals?
As I've said, that the ANC has got a lot of capable leaders. We will want to leave that issue to the ANC, and we will hope that it will get a best suitable person to take the municipality forward.
Okay, we're going to leave our conversation there for this afternoon, but thanks a lot for joining us and shedding some light in terms of exactly what are the SACP sentiments when it comes to this issue. Have they been sitting back and doing nothing and waiting for something to happen, or have they been actively involved in the transformation with what's happening in the province of KwaZulu-Natal?